Even from the earliest days, Crystal Cove was this one beautiful, singular, unchanging place in the sun.
Well, I started coming here when I was a teenager. And you just never forget Crystal Cove. I mean, what could be better? Not even Disneyland.
Laura's parents both were brought here as tent campers, and they were these gorgeous, radiant teenagers. This experience of being in the natural world and experiencing Crystal Cove as this living classroom is something that Laura really understands.
She used to ride her horse down the beach and back up, and then she used to tie it up in front of the cottage. I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but for me that's pretty much heaven. She, I think, greatly appreciated the time she had spent here, but also realized that it was a state park and it was time to make it accessible to the public.
The first time I really remember her is at the meeting at a local school.
She had invited California State Parks to come down and meet with some people and have a discussion about the possibility of not developing this into a high-cost resort, but preserving the cottages.
What she had the amazing ability to do was get a number of prominent members of the community to come together to express their displeasure.
There was not only a full auditorium, but about 200 people standing outside that couldn't fit. He basically came in and got on the stage, and you could just tell on his face. He was totally overwhelmed, totally in shock. You have to make quite an impact to get the state to pay $2 million to back out of a deal.
We knew we were fighting for a wonderful cause, and that gave us the energy to go on.
This has been 20 years in the making. That is a long time to be engaged in a fight. Her vision was to take you back in time, but also to make it accessible for what's now and to preserve everything for the future so that this continues. And I think that's what her Legacy North Beach project is all about.
Laura's vision, once the cottages were safe, evolved to include education and conservation. She looked for other models, other organizations that were doing similar things, but she just couldn't find them. So she had this dogged determination to create something that she couldn't find. And like so many things that Laura envisioned, it came true.
When you find somebody who's a force of nature, grew up in the area and has the passion and the vision to preserve it, of course you're going to follow her.
Laura was very young when I first met her, and she's still very young. And I would consider her my best friend.
You did a fantastic job, and I think we all owe you a debt of gratitude.
Congratulations on 20 years of hard work. It has really paid off.
How lucky I feel to have had this friendship with you for the last 20 years, to work as a colleague beside you, and to help see your vision come to fruition.
It's been a joy for me to see a vision that you had originally evolve in this place that is different than it would be if you hadn't had that vision. And I'm grateful, and I know that all of Orange County is grateful.